Hi, welcome to the Average Amputee. My name's Jason, and well, I'm an amputee. Hey guys, welcome back to the Average Amputee. So this week I thought I would talk about my residual limb, or my stump. I call it my stump. Doctor calls it a residual limb. I don't care either way. We're just going to kind of go over how it looks, and I thought today was actually a perfect day because I did something over the weekend and I'm in a lot of pain, like lots. And again, case by case, but in my instance what I did is I went swimming with my leg on, and when you do that, I've found all the water, obviously the liners and stuff that are in there, the socks, all absorb that water, and it causes a lot of pressure on the limb. If you don't clean all that out and actually empty out all the water, not just dry it off, but pull all the water out, it can cause some pretty good pressure issues within the socket, and I think that's what happened. So it feels really bruised on the end of my stump, but I thought maybe we could go over some of the scars and stuff like that and just different sensations. So again, swimming, you got to take everything apart, and when we go over the parts for the prosthetic, I think we'll kind of do that in detail. So I'm going to switch to a feed on my phone, but this is basically my leg. This is my stump. I have full knee function, as you can see. A lot of the muscle tone isn't there, so like stretching out my leg all the way, I can feel it right here. It's real tight, and it kind of hurts. But I can run, I can jog, I use a elliptical a lot, I can use a bike, depending on the prosthetic. A lot of my scars on here are from previous surgeries. So like this one here used to go all the way down my leg. It's from plates and screws that they put in. You can see it's the end of my stump. There's a scar here from when they did the amputation. There's little scars here as well. So scarring's not too bad for me. A lot of previous stuff, and actually some fun ones here. I've got gym shorts on, don't worry. Fun ones. So this scar is actually from post-surgery. Post-surgery, and it's from a couple years ago. So what happens is sometimes underneath or in a joint like this, you'll get clogged hair follicles or oil glands, and they'll boil up and they'll create almost like a solid point under your skin. And what you can do is you can have, it's like a day surgery, and they'll go in, they'll pull them out, they'll do like a little incision and they'll pull them out. And I've had that done like a couple times, and now I'm so sick of it. It's such a pain that I just don't do that anymore. But it leaves a little scar, like right there. There's another one underneath. I can definitely feel like here at the end of my leg, I can feel the bone, and I actually put my finger, right between. So there's one bone here, and there's another bone on the other side. So you can kind of feel in between the bone, which I think is interesting and gross at the same time. So it's all bruised right here, but inside right now. This right here where the bone is another problem spot. Because if your leg goes into your prosthetic too far, it'll bruise because it'll impact. So it'll start bruising and it'll really hurt to walk on. So if you ever notice that, let your practitioner know. Usually it's cured by either adding some socks to your prosthetic to add spacing, or an adjustment. Nothing major, which is good. For the most part though, my muscle tone's been about the same. It's hard to build muscle when there's nothing for that muscle to pull from. So it's, there's not too many instances where I can say that I've had really bad pains. Today is just really bad. I was sitting at my desk at work and it was just throbbing, and Tylenol usually helps. Today it's not, so I'm not really sure what's up with it, but taking the leg off reduces all that pressure that's in there, and it's helping a little bit. It also looks like there's bruising like on my knee. I think that's just callus because it's been there forever. It doesn't hurt or anything like that, but you'll notice stuff like that. There's tons of skin issues that you can have, and there's products that you can use. I don't like to use a lot of lotions. I find that the lotions kind of grease my leg up, and even if it feels dry, once I put a liner on, it gets slippery and oily, so I don't use a lot of those. There are a couple products that we'll probably cover when I'm going to do an episode about skin irritations and kind of go in depth about that. Other than that, that is pretty much it. Quick episode about skin. Remember, ask questions. Hit me up on Facebook, The Average Amputee, and throw in some questions. I'd be happy to answer them, or even add questions or comments to the bottom of the videos. I'm always up for discussion and to talk about whatever you want. I think going forward, any questions asked, I'm going to make quick videos, like micro videos, to answer those questions, just so there's more content up there, and that way, instead of grouping them all up, we can kind of really hit those points in that moment. So that's it for now. We'll see you next time, and be well.